Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another fun episode of Real Talk. I'm your host, Andrew Vick, and we're still here in the studio, so that's either good or rather unnerving, depending on which side of the spectrum you fall on. So hopefully I have something fun for you tonight, so we're just going to have to see. In any case, why don't we just go over to, wait a minute, this desk. This desk feels very empty. I don't like it. You know what? We have the mug. Mug's back. The show is now complete now that we have the Real Talk mug back. All is whole in the world except for absolutely everything right now. So, now that I feel safe, we can finally go on with the show. So, why don't we just move on right into the news? So, of course, what's popping? Still, we don't really have a domestic box office right now, but I do have something to replace this segment, don't you worry. This is a bag of Act 2 popcorn. I found it in my cupboard. It is the Butter Lovers version. I, myself, love my popcorn with butter. And you know what? That's fine with me. Just do some popcorn on the show. Why not? Maybe I'll come with a new one in 2 weeks. We'll have to see. So, why don't we move on to some actual news? As I predicted, there's a lot more delays going on in the film industry, where it seems Black Widow has been delayed to May 2021. Originally, it was supposed to come out May 2020, but it ended up getting delayed to November because, COVID-19. But it now seems it has been delayed to May 2021, which is kind of shocking because this has basically affected the entire release schedule of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, Eternals has been moved, Shang-Chi has been moved, Doctor Strange has been moved, Thor's been moved. It's kind of nuts. Just, this is the first time since 2009 that there just hasn't been a Marvel movie. New Mutants doesn't count. It feels kind of weird to say that, but I'm kind of in a drought of content right now. But on the plus side, Martin Scorsese finally got his wish. We don't have Marvel anymore. The world is healing. So why don't we move on to our next bit of news? There's going to be a sequel to the 2019 remake of The Lion King. What? I'm sorry, what? I didn't read that, did I? There's going to be a sequel to the Lion King remake? Alex, can you cut the cameras for a moment? Please?
5 minutes later. One eternity later.
Everything's fine. Let's not worry about it. Everything's going to be okay. Just don't worry about that. It's not happening. No, it's not happening. That's not happening. Snyder Cut's not happening. Let's just move on with our lives. That's not happening. It's not happening. We didn't see that. It's not happening. Ever. I'm going to strangle Mickey Mouse. Anyway, why don't we move on to some trailers? That's a nicer subject to talk about. I like trailers every once in a while. I'm a good consumer boy. I like to consume. So there was actually a trailer. Was it earlier this week or last week? But there was a trailer for the upcoming Disney Plus show, WandaVision, which I'm kind of excited about because, well, there's actually something coming out. So it's fun to look forward to. It's got sort of the neat aesthetic of just different TV shows from across multiple generations just sort of clashing into each other all at once with the Marvel formula, which is kind of nifty. I'm rather excited. Hopefully some worthwhile Disney Plus content because besides Hamilton, there's been nothing since The Mandalorian. Like, I'm sorry if you have a Disney Plus subscription and you bought it just for The Mandalorian and you have yet to unsubscribe, because there's just been nothing. You think Artemis Fowl wasn't worth it? $30 for Mulan isn't worth it. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to myself right now, by the way. So why don't we move on to the other trailer, Croods 2. What? I'm sorry. A sequel to The Croods from 2013? What? That's happening? Why now? A crude sequel? What? What does that even mean? What are you? Why are you? Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Wait, it was supposed to come out in December, but it got moved up to November? Moved closer? What is going on? There's no movie theaters. Am I going mad? I think I'm slowly going insane. I need help. Please. Why don't we just move on to... Put the news away. There's no more news. Put it away. Put it away. Get rid of that. It's disgusting. I can't have that. Can't have that. So, why don't we move on just to the next bit of the show. So, if you recall from last episode, I had stated that I would no longer be going to theaters until it is truly safe. Of course, I'm keeping my word on that, but that doesn't mean we can't stop enjoying movies. So this week, I decided to look into the vault of content we have on MyTV10, hashtag sponsored, not sponsored, and recorded my raw, in-the-moment reactions to the films. Let's just call this segment in the reels for right now. I don't know. If you haven't figured out which movies I watched from the intro, well, just play the clip.
We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
Alright, so Wizard of Oz. This is a classic. This is just a classic film. You can't go wrong with The Wizard of Oz. But it's from the 30s, so we can gladly make fun of it. And the Munchkins. The Munchkins aren't even credited. Hold on, what's this? This is new. For nearly 40 years, the story has given faithful service to the young in heart, and time has been powerless to its kindly philosophy out of fashion. So those of you who have been faithful to it in return, and to the youth in heart, we dedicate this picture. I have never seen that before. That's surprising. Didn't think I'd actually see anything different.
Walk right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I do.
Oh, Dorothy's died. Oh god, that matte painting is so close.
That dog's a menace to the community. I'm taking him to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
just not even like fixed or like put down, is destroyed. Just destroy the dog. Well, there he goes. Just up and out of the basket. I'm back.
Well, how's...
Balloon exhibitionist.
By the way, you're running away.
How did you guess?
I read the script. Oh, the window barely bonked her. It's just a PNG of a cow! God, can you imagine just seeing this in a theater in the 1930s? This probably blew people's minds. 'Tis I, the all-powerful great seeing bubble.
And there's the house, and here you are, and that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East.
Dorothy murdered someone! Don't forget, this is the entire credit of And the Munchkins. It's the Monopoly Man!
As tall runner, I must hover.
Certificate of death! Maybe I just haven't seen this movie in a while, but that's amazing. Every Halloween, my mom wanted me to dress up as a member of the Lollipop Guild. Every year, I respectfully denied that request. Such an iconic design for a witch. Defined all future witches. Oh, she went down the trap door. And I'm out. I don't want to... This isn't my responsibility. I gotta go. Not my problem. I know it's kind of cliche, but I am once again asking, where does the red brick road go?
Of course, people do go both ways.
I straight up point in two directions all the time whenever somebody asks which way to go. Music is so simple, but it's iconic. You just instantly remember it.
How would you like to have someone come along and fix something off of you?
This can either go into a Monty Python skit or an Evil Dead scene. You know, in a technical sense, Tin Man's probably one of the first cinematic robots.
It feels wonderful. I've held that axe up for ages.
It's kind of weird to think about.
I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself.
Again, I'm impressed by
Look at the circles
every piece of
under my
makeup in
eyes.
this film
I
so
haven't
far.
slept in weeks.
I'm getting paid to stand in front of a screen. Sir! You're just wrecking Oz!
She may be dying, and it's all my fault.
Oh my god!
Who are you?
If you please, I am Zack Snyder. I've come to add you to the Snyder Cut, Mr. Manhunter.
I'd turn back if
I'm sorry, does Scarecrow have a revolver?
Don't you believe in spooks?
No. Why, oh!
Let's go! My planet needs me. So what happens if the sand runs out? Now that I'm old and cynical, I can ask these questions. It's a bit like setting your car on fire, isn't it?
Where I come from, we have universities.
It's very nice to know this is what James Franco looks like in eventually.
When they come out,
Longer? You've always had the power to go back to Kansas. I have.
Then why didn't you tell her before?
You've eliminated 3 political figures in only a matter of days.
What have you learned?
The world is now under my rule. It's wonderful. Toto as himself. I should probably start this one off with history, at least my history with Harry Potter. I was one of those kids who I liked Harry Potter quite a lot. I read the books multiple times, seen the movies, loved them as a kid. Pretty sure one Halloween I even dressed up as Harry Potter. I'm not gonna lie, I did that. Though, in modern day, kind of waned on Harry Potter. Sort of in the camp of we need to read different books. Like, Harry Potter's nice and all, but we really need to read something else besides this. And now, even more recently, with J.K. Rowling turning out to be extremely problematic, yeah, we need to leave Harry Potter behind. That would make a great package one day. That looks good still. Still looks pretty good. He really could have just grown up with somebody else. I think that'd be better for him. John Williams did the score for this, right? Just never fails. Except when he does. It's a bunch of Slytherin. Practical Snake still looks good. So far, the effects are holding up rather nicely. Magic nonsense! Alright, now it kind of looks bad. Gotta admit, the score is kind of overdoing it. Like, this is probably like the 10th time Hedwig's theme has played within this little bit. My god, this is getting kind of annoying.
Fine day, Sunday.
This is the best line in the movie. Okay, but I know this is a fantasy story, but this seems like a bit of a leap. A world of magic thing that I can't believe in this world is real estate.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Something good and I can.
Oh god, those bricks. Oh god. god! That looks bad.
No, definitely not.
We love ourselves some quality John Hurt.
It was dark times, Harry, dark times.
Whoa, that's slow-mo. That is an adult man crawling around on a child's lap. Just thought I'd point that out, though.
Nearly headless? How can you be nearly headless?
Like this.
For a kid's film, that's surprisingly grotesque. Rather disorganized way to sort mail. Heck, that person even missed. I see we're playing with the PS2 game.
What's happening? The staircase has changed, remember?
The plot has decided to happen.
You don't use your eyes, do you?
You know, I know they're kid actors, and we watch them grow up, but these guys kind of suck.
The only thing I want you to worry about is this. The golden snitch.
That's what they called me in high school. It's just not good. How did that miss? I mean, the practical effects look good, but... Yikes! Troll is bad. I don't know if anybody remembers the PC game. That was Harry Potter Quidditch. I played that once. It was neat. Does Quidditch come with life insurance? Is that Germa? That's Germa 985.
Stop talking about coffee, Cheetos, and chicken.
They put me in a green screen rug. Now, would you like to buy a roast beef sandwich?
Hagrid, how did you get one?
I won it. Off a stranger I met down the pub.
What pubs do you go to, Hagrid? And can I come? Ooga booga booga. I'm a cloak on strings. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Petrificus totalis.
Hermione kills Neville.png. He's dead. I mean, a creepy idea, but... What?
I don't feel so good.
Assuming that my calculations are correct, I believe that a change of decoration is in order.
Everything was going well, but... This is my school. I can do whatever I want. This girl over here confused by the hats. That was nice. But I still don't like Harry Potter anymore.
Ah, welcome back. I hope that was entertaining for some of you. Well, I figure we're going to keep this little outro segment where I just kind of randomly talk about stuff off script. So, surprisingly, I have somewhat of a plan going into the future. I think next week I'll talk a little bit more about Harry Potter and my grievances with it. So that'll be fun. Halloween's coming up soon. It's around October now, and this show has amazingly never missed a Halloween. And I am rather thankful for that, and we're going to keep that tradition going. So, it's a fun round of television tonight, wasn't it? Also, I don't know if any of you saw the debates last night, but I'll just put it out there. White supremacists, the Confederacy, Nazis, the KKK, bad people. Was that so hard, Mr. President? Well, I've done enough political commentary for 2 videos. We'll probably just end the show right here. So, thank you all so very much for watching tonight's episode. Be sure to follow TV10 on Twitter and Instagram, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to check out more exclusive content here on my TV10. I've been Andrew Vick. This has been Real Talk, and please help me.